Hello, this is my 1 year update. It's been a while. It's actually 1 year and 3 weeks. Had my 1 year appointment about 3 weeks ago. PSA was undetectable. Um, so, what's going on at this point? This is probably my last update. Maybe one in another 6 months. Doing very well. With regard to sexual function, still need Viagra. Using less than I was before, but still, about 40 milligrams. Um, so, otherwise, not hard enough for sexual intercourse. I have had occasional times where it did work, but for the most part, still using it, and really no concern there. Everything's going well. Incontinence, still, those drips here and there, especially when I'm working. And when I mean working, I'm talking about, physical type labor, especially squatting or bending or down on my knees and then getting up. So, that's okay. Um, I'm doing some additional exercises, planks, and sit ups and that is supposed to help, but I'm okay. A little bit of dripping is fine, and if I need to wear the men's Depends, you know, the real thin pad for the rest of my life, I'm okay with that. It's not a big deal. The one thing I will mention is um, I was in a meeting where I could not get up. Okay, I really had to stay, and I it was about 3 hours long. I probably had to go, um, you know, urinate like an hour into that meeting. And when I finally was able to get up, felt that I was holding it the entire time. It was hurting, but I was well, anyway, I went to get up. I had shorts on at the time. I went to get up. I was soaked. So while I thought I was holding it, it must have just been, it reached a point where it's just not strong enough to hold the urine in, and I was leaking. Didn't even realize it. Didn't even realize that I got up. I was absolutely soaked. The chair was soaked. So I think I learned my lesson there. Um, I'm sure that would happen again if I was in a situation where you just have to hold it and hold it for forever. Uh, it's not strong enough. It's not closed tight enough to actually hold it. So, again, if that's something that might help you, or just keep an eye out for something like that. I'm going to try and never be in a situation like that again. And I actually could have gotten up. Well, I know now for the future, I will. Doesn't matter where I am. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go relieve myself. Otherwise, doing well. Great report on my blood test. Uh, I'm happy with where I am on the incontinence, and sexual functions fine too. My life is pretty much back to normal. I really don't think about it too much, other than the fact that every morning I put a pad on. But it's so thin, I don't even know it's there. And it's, again, if I use it for the rest of my life, that's fine. So I know a lot of you have followed me, and I really do pray for you when I tell you I do. I try and reply to everybody. It's going to get better if you're watching this. Hey, my doctor still says I still have another year of potentially getting better. So that a full 2 years. So I'm at the 1 year mark, and maybe the incontinence is going to get better, and maybe the sexual function is going to get better. But if I needed to live with what I have right now for the rest of my life, I'm a happy guy. So all the best to all of you out there. I hope you have great success, and God bless.